guys, so today I'm going to show you how to wax your eyebrows using the NADS Facial Wand Eyebrow Shaper. I've been using this product for probably about 5 years to wax my eyebrows, and if you are someone who has never waxed your eyebrows before or who typically goes to a salon to have your brows waxed, then this is probably something that you should consider. The cool thing about it is that it doesn't use any heat and you can easily wash it away with water. So if you have ever used an at-home waxing kit that you had to heat up in the microwave, for example, I know I tried that once, and the problem that I had is it was hard to get any of the extra wax off of my skin, and I didn't like the fact that I had to heat it up, and then once you heat it up you have to hurry up and use it before it cools down. This product is super easy. I'm going to show you guys what comes in the box, and first I'll just show you the box. This is what it looks like. You can purchase this at Walmart or Target or Walgreens or any place like that. And on the box it says up to 24 treatments. So ladies, think about how much money you could save. 24 times waxing your eyebrows, and an eyebrow wax is what, like 10 bucks probably. So that's a lot of money. On the box it says that this washes away with water, no heating, hypoallergenic, and dermatologically tested. Inside the box, what you're going to find is 4 of these cleansing wipes, which are used to cleanse your face before you use the wax. You are also going to find an instruction sheet, and you're also going to get some of these wax strips. I don't know how many are in here, probably about 10 I would say, which is more than enough, and these are reusable. So when you're done, you just rinse these with warm water and then lay them somewhere to dry, and then you can use them a million times. I'm sure they will at least last you until you run out of the NADS and have to buy another box. Alright, you also get the wand that looks like this, and it's a very simple applicator. It has a tip here. This is what you use to apply it, and then it just twists up. When you want to get some product on the tip, you just twist the bottom. So it's very convenient and very simple to use. Number one thing that you need is an eyebrow comb. I just have this one here from Sephora, which you will see me using in the tutorial in a few minutes. If you don't have one of these, you could also use a clean mascara wand. You can buy those, you know, at any drugstore, and they're very cheap. So if you don't want to run out and spend money on an actual brow comb, even though these are cheap too, the clean mascara wands work just the same. And then for filling in your brows, I would recommend a brow pencil, or if you have a matte brown or dark brown shadow, you could also use that with a brush to fill in your brows. And one more thing that I forgot to grab, but you're going to see it in the tutorial in a second, is some eyebrow scissors. The ones that I use are by Revlon, and I've had them for years, and you can get those, you know, at any drugstore as well. Alright, so that's what you're going to need before you get started, and now we're going to go ahead and go to the tutorial. Alright, so the first thing that you want to do is use the cleansing wipe that comes in the box to thoroughly clean both of your eyebrows and let them dry completely before you apply the product. So this is what the wipes look like. And I'm going to go ahead and clean my eyebrows. Okay, so while I'm waiting for that to dry, I'm going to use this brow comb. This is just a Sephora brow comb. And I'm going to take it and basically comb my eyebrow hairs straight up. And this is just going to show me any hairs that are kind of long or stray looking. Okay, so what you want to do is you want to look so that you can see the natural line of your eyebrow. So this is like the natural line of my eyebrow, and then I can see these little hairs. I don't know if you guys can see them on camera, but these hairs come above the natural line of my eyebrow, and those are the ones that you want to trim with the scissors. I am using the Revlon, just a pair of Revlon. I think I got these at Target, and they are just stainless steel eyebrow scissors. I'm just going to make sure that I line it up with the natural line of my eyebrow and trim them off, and then I use the brush to kind of brush them away and do the same thing with the other side. I'm actually just going to use the same brush that I used to comb my eyebrow hairs with, and I'm also going to use my eyebrow pencil to basically mark 3 little kind of guidelines. It's kind of like a little cheat sheet for where my brow should start, where my arch should be, and where my brow should finish. Alright, so line up your brush with the outer edge of your nose, and you want to bring that line straight up to the inner corner of your eye. So it should go from the outer edge of your nose to the inner corner of your eye when you're looking straight ahead. So I'm lining my brush up with the inner corner of my eye, and where it intersects with my eyebrow, I'm just going to make a little mark. And that is the location where my brow should start. So what you want to do next is once again line it up with the outer corner of your nose, and then in order to figure out where the arch should be, you actually want to look straight ahead in a mirror and line the brush up with your pupil. And I line mine up with, and this is really a little bit of a personal preference, but it should be around the vicinity of your pupil. And where the brush intersects with your eyebrow, you're going to put another mark. I like to line mine up with the outer edge of my pupil. So my mark would be like right here. And you can see that's kind of the highest point of my arch on this eyebrow. And then for where your eyebrow ends, you want to line it up from your nose to the outer corner of your eye, and that is where your brow should end. Now you can see that my brow doesn't quite reach that point, so that's where an eyebrow pencil comes in handy. Alright, so now that I have some basic guidelines to go by, I'm going to go ahead and apply the product. And before you apply it, you want to go ahead and get your strips ready. It comes with strips, so I usually use 2 or 3 of them. So I'm going to go ahead and open these and just have them laying out and ready, because when you apply the product to your eyebrows, or anywhere on your skin for that matter, you have about 20 seconds, and they say you should remove it within 20 seconds. I'm just going to pop off the lid, and this is what the tip looks like. I hope you guys can actually see that. Okay, so this is a little opening where the wax comes out, and I'm going to go ahead and twist it up, get a little bit of product on the tip, and the first time that you use it, you're going to have to twist it a bunch. So I'm going to go ahead and get it started. I have about this much on the end of the wand, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure that I have the flat part of the wand facing my skin, and I'm just going to basically draw a line of wax all the way along the bottom of my eyebrow where I want to remove the hair. The good thing about this product is that if you accidentally get it where you don't want it, it is easily removable with water. So it's kind of goof proof. If you notice that you accidentally got too much, or if it got on some hairs that you are not planning to remove, then just get a warm washcloth and literally it wipes right off. But you just want to make sure that you let it dry, let your skin dry completely, probably for about 15 minutes before you reapply it. Otherwise it won't stick as well, and you'll feel like you wasted your time. Alright, so now I have a strip applied to my face. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's going all the way across. And I'm going to go ahead and take one of my cloth strips, they look like this, and I'm just going to make sure that I have it lined up perfectly so that it covers all of the wax. And then I'm going to push it down. I like to hold it on the on this end, and then you basically want to press it into your skin in the direction that your hair grows. So I'm just going to press it down and make sure that it warms up with my body heat, but not too warm. Alright, and then you want to hold your skin tight, and then you're going to rip it off in the opposite direction that the hair grows. So I'm pulling my skin this way, and I'm going to quickly, you want to do this very fast, pull it off in the direction opposite that the hair grows. This is what came off. Now what I'm going to do is just take a damp washcloth and just wipe off any of the excess that's still there. I'm just going to let that dry for a couple seconds, and then I'm just going to go right across the top of my brow. The more that you do this, the faster you're going to get at it and the more confident you're going to be. So I'm going to place the strip. Okay, and then I'm going to pull my skin tight and take it off in the opposite direction. And you can see that it took off those little stray hairs that were above my brow. Alright, I'm just going to go ahead and do the other brow, and then I will come back and show you guys how to wax the center part in between your two brows. So now that I have both of my brows waxed, I'm going to go ahead and wax this little section right in between. And on me, I typically get very, very fine little peach fuzz hairs in between both of my brows. I don't really get any really dark ones, so it doesn't actually look like a unibrow. But I find that when they are waxed off, my makeup applies much easier and it doesn't settle in to fine lines and creases quite as much right there in that area. So I like to wax it just because it makes my makeup application go a little bit easier and my makeup just tends to wear better throughout the day. So what I'm gonna do is the hair for me on my forehead grows straight up. So they say that you should always apply this product in the direction that the hair grows. So I'm gonna apply this straight up. You want to apply it in the direction that the hair grows, and you want to remove it in the opposite direction. So I'm going to go ahead and take another strip, and I'm going to press it. I'm just going to place it on my forehead first, and then I'm going to smooth it once again in the direction that the hair grows. I just like to hold it down on the bottom so that it doesn't slide when I do this, because it does feel a little bit sticky. It's like the wax kind of seeps through the fabric. So I'm lifting the skin up and pulling down at the same time on the strip. And then the last thing that I do is I just take my tweezers. Again, I think these are just a pair of Revlon tweezers. I honestly don't remember, but I got them from Target several years ago. And I just go through and make sure that if there are any stray hairs that somehow did not get pulled off, I just kind of tweeze them out and just do a few little touch-ups. Make sure that you use your warm washcloth and wipe off any residue that's remaining on your skin. And then if you have really sensitive skin, or if the redness bothers you, you can also apply an aloe lotion. If you have just regular aloe vera, that would be fine as well. But they have a lot of different calming or soothing creams that you can find at the drugstore that are specifically made for your skin after you've waxed it. I'm used to it, and I usually do it at night so that the redness is gone by morning anyways. So I'm just going to clean up, and then I will come back and show you guys how to fill in your brows. Alright guys, I hope you found this video helpful. If you have any suggestions for future tutorials or just any kind of video requests, please leave them in the comments below. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you would like to see videos in the future. Also, if any of you happen to be considering Invisalign, which is clear braces, I actually have them on, so if you notice any lumps on my teeth, it's not just something stuck on my teeth in the tutorial, it's actually my clear braces. I have several videos on my Invisalign experience, so check those out as well. I hope you guys have a great day. Bye guys!